The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are reportedly looking to move nearer to the Queen in Windsor. William and Kate have been seriously considering ditching their Norfolk estate at Anmer Hall, and eyeing up options in the area. The Cambridges currently split their time between Kensington Palace and Anmer, a wedding gift from the Queen on the Sandringham Estate. Prince Charles, however, will not be joining them, a royal historian told express.co.uk. Dr. Edward Owens is a former lecturer at the University of Lincoln and author of The Family Firm, Monarchy, Mass Media and the British Public, 1932-1953. He said, "It would be strange for him, Charles, to move to Windsor Castle now, and then have to up sticks and move again in a few years' time. The Queen isn't going to last forever. She might die in 10 years, she might die in 5 years, she might live a bit longer than that. There wouldn't be much point in Charles moving to Windsor, especially given that his London residence is still Clarence House. Prince Charles will, of course, take up residence in Buckingham Palace when he becomes king. The Queen, meanwhile, is expected to base herself more permanently at Windsor upon her return from Balmoral. Her Majesty has used the Berkshire residence as a weekend retreat, and spent the 2020 lockdown there with Prince Philip. Her youngest son Prince Edward lives nearby at Bagshot Park with his wife Sophie, while Prince Andrew lives at Royal Lodge with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson. Having William and Kate nearby would mean Her Majesty has almost all of her immediate family besides Charles and Princess Anne nearby to support her as she adjusts to life as a widow. Dr. Owens predicts Charles may have a move of his own in the near future. He said, "There's no great reason for him to move to Windsor, if anything he's more likely to take up apartments in Buckingham Palace. That would be an interesting and symbolic move if he did something like that. I don't anticipate that William's going to be king in the immediate future, so the Cambridges therefore have time to set up home in Windsor." Prince George and Princess Charlotte are both at school in Battersea, while Prince Louis attends a nursery just around the corner from Kensington Palace. George has been tipped to follow in his father and uncle T's footsteps by heading off to Eton in the coming years, with the famous college just a 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, walk from Windsor Castle itself. Dr. Owens described the reported move as a very deliberate, symbolic act. He added, "They clearly trying to associate themselves with the Queen, present themselves as supportive individuals, and also associate themselves with this very historic site that's been important for the monarchy for a long time. Windsor Castle is the oldest and largest occupied castle on the planet, and has been home to 39 monarchs." Dr. Owens said he wouldn't be surprised at all if the Cambridges moved into the castle itself. He said, "The fact the castle is so big, and it's occupied now by the widowed Queen alone officially, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they move into Windsor Castle itself. It's an unprecedented move in that respect." The Cambridges are expected to take on more senior roles within the firm in the coming weeks and months, something Owens feels they are already doing. He continued, "Since Harry and Meghan's unceremonious exit, the Cambridges have been expected, and have, to some extent, embraced a fuller role and have taken on more responsibilities that would have otherwise been shared around. This is a way of deflecting attention away from the wider royal family and reminding us, the media audience and the public, that he is in the direct line of succession, as is his family, and that he and the Cambridges as a whole will want to emphasise that they have a close relationship with the Queen. So if they move into Windsor, I think we can anticipate lots of photographs with the Queen and his children, emphasising the point that they are the family to keep an eye on."